Hello everybody, it is MAGMA, and today I'll be reviewing once again the, actually no, I haven't reviewed this one just yet, so yeah, I got this set. This is the Plo Koon Starfighter set 8093. I haven't had this set in the past, I finally got a hold of it, so yeah. So for me this set is a little bit special, mainly because one fact, I've always wanted to have this set as a child. It's always been my favorite character, very cool, Starfighter, and yeah. And the second thing is that the way I acquired this for me is quite special as well, so yeah. So, overall, let's get straight into the review. We have two minifigures. Plo Koon is not new. However, this ugly, yeah, he's kind of ugly. This ugly brown droid is new, so I guess we'll take a look at him. So let's get going. Alright, so first off we got Plo Koon. He is the same that we got in the gunship. Nothing new about him. Blue lightsaber, no leg print, a little bit of chest print. So yeah, you know, just a little basic Jedi robe going on here. His head's kind of cool. It's rubber, so yeah. No back print, so don't bother looking for one. So yeah, there's only one con to me with this figure, and it's actually two cons in one. And the problem is these things right here look kind of way too long compared to what I remember from the movie and what I actually know from the figure. And as this is my favorite figure, this really bothers me a lot. And second thing, it has to do with the same, this little gray print he has is removable extremely easy. Right now if I take my fingernail and just like scratch it like down, I can probably rip off a huge part of it, so that's a really big deal for me, so yeah. So that's really it for Plo Koon, I guess. We're actually gonna go ahead and get started on the other minifigures. Let's go. So, excuse me, let's get going. Alright, so next we've got this droid up here. I don't know his name. I guess I'll put it in the description. I don't think anybody I don't really think it matters. It's probably something like R4P49, something like that. So yeah, so he's brown. He's kind of cool, I guess. So yeah, he's got a nice printing going on. Your average droid, you know, they all have the same design, they just changed the colors and a little bit of the buttons on them. So yeah, he's kind of cool. I kind of need him for the Starfighter, so that's why I really have him here. Otherwise, I don't think I would have ever wanted this figure, so yeah. So let's move on to the actual set right now. So, the Starfighter, it has some great detail. There are quite a few stickers to the set, that is something to mention, so here you guys can have a nice look at it. Here's a look at the wings. Both wings are identical except the other one has a Republic emblem right here. So yeah. Let me give you guys a front look. So obviously same front look to all or most of the Starfighters. Back look with the engine and such. So nice detail stickers right over here. So yeah. So here are our main cannons. They don't shoot, hopefully, and they kind of look cool, I have to say. Again, this is something we have in all Starfighters. Let me try. You can see in there. Let me try to show you guys a little bit better. There we go. So yeah. So that's really how we can see how to fit the droid in there. The good thing compared to the previous version, it is that when we fit the droid, and something that happened in the Ahsoka and Anakin's Starfighter both, when you would flip it around, this droid would fall out, and it's being repaired by two simple bricks, so that's nice. Another feature is right here next to the cockpit. We can actually add our little lightsaber. It's not accurate, but when you're trying to play and when you're a child, it doesn't really matter. It's all about putting that lightsaber somewhere for you not to lose it. And last feature, I guess, before we get onto the lower features, we can add Plo Koon in his inside his cockpit. So as you can tell, we got printed stickered bricks over here, here, and here, each showing us some control panels and controls. I don't know if you can see. There we go. And there is a little tube here that this goes up and down. So he kind of sits on a metal pole, which is kind of weird. But you guys will understand in a second from now. So yeah. First I'm going to have to fold his legs. There we go. So here we can add Plo Koon. Fit him right in there. So yeah. And now moving on to the under part, we've got our regular landing structure. I'm pretty sure we all know how that works. Here's a look at how the structure of the ship is built, and we've got this little thing. Now if I push this, it's going to push the pole, and by pushing the pole, it's going to push the figure. So it isn't an ejection feature. It kind of looks cool, I guess. I don't really know or why they included it, but it's always nice. It's actually incoherent because Plo Koon doesn't eject himself when he dies. So yeah. So as I push it, it will compress the figure's head on top of this, and it will fly off. Straight on the camera. So yeah. So both these parts came out flying. It's very, very fun to do, very powerful. So yeah, there we go. I'll give you guys another look. Alright. So yeah, kind of cool feature, kind of annoying at the same time. But no, it's a cool feature even though he sits on the metal pole, so that's kind of weird. So yeah. So that's the Plo Koon Starfighter. There isn't much to it, however, it's always a great addition to the collection. So yeah. So now, before we end off the review, I wanted to show you guys something a little bit more special. I had a kind of plan for you guys, so let me try to get a little bit back. There we go. So yeah. So here is how it looks next to the first Jedi Starfighter we had. I'm not counting Obi-Wan's because that was way too long ago. So here we got a nice look at both of them. So yeah, something funny is that on my background we can't really see this piece right here. So yeah, however if I shadow it, we can kind of see it. So yeah. So the cannons have been changed. Obviously, we can tell we don't have this like nice long pieces here. We kind of looks weird. Even though I really like this Starfighter, it's kind of odd, I have to say. So yeah, and the R2-D2 did fall on this one, as I mentioned before, so that was kind of annoying. And I actually used blue tack as a child. Next to the one of the regular Starfighters, I brought this one in. I don't really know why. So if you guys have that set, this one is considerably bigger and considerably longer. So yeah. Here's a little bit of a comparison. I'm going to put this one backwards so that you guys can see how much a larger set it is. So yeah. But it doesn't really bother me the fact that they're a little bit longer each time, a little bit shorter every time and now and then. And obviously the big one everybody wants to compare it or wants to see the comparison. It is Anakin's custom Jedi Starfighter. People say that it's cheap from Lego and to reuse the same skin on the Starfighter. The fact is, the Starfighter is in the Clone Wars is actually like this. It's actually a coincidence. Both Starfighters are like so because this one is accurate to the Clone Wars and the movie. This one is accurate to the Clone Wars from original. So this one came before Plo Koon's Starfighter in the movie and before Plo Koon's in the how do you call it, in the Clone Wars. So the only similarity is the color scheme, and little coincidence, the Plo Koon ejection has been removed on this one, or kind of completely redesigned. So on this one, you have to eject the entire cockpit like so, but the ejection system is reused for the droid, which is kind of nice. And every time it kind of breaks off. So yeah. So that's the little thing I wanted to mention quickly about the set. Here's a little look at both of them. Obviously this one is 20 times bigger. Not 20 times, but you get the point. So yeah, that's the Plo Koon Starfighter. Not much of a set, however it is quite awesome. So I don't have the box, so I guess we'll skip that. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share it, and subscribe. And tell me guys, what do you guys think about this set? Do you guys have it? Do you guys like it? What do you think about this set? So yeah, tell me in the comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.